Erik, what sort of significance do you put on this game in terms of the goal of finishing in the top four? Because when you look at the points you've already accrued, the games in hand, the relative positions of the two teams, how significant would a victory in this match be in terms of securing your goal?
Very. You see the table, then it's quite clear. But the approach, our approach will not change. Our approach is we want to win every game. Doesn't matter who the opponent is.
And obviously the one standout player for Spurs season in, season out is Harry Kane. The problems he poses for you as a defence. How do you go about marshalling and limiting the impact he can have on this game?
It's quite clear, his impact on the game from Spurs, yeah. And yeah, we have a plan, of course, before for that. And yeah, home game we did very well. So for tomorrow we need that very good plan as well. You have to defend them as a team, and he's a clever player. So don't allow him to come in the situations he can have a big impact on their game.
Rob. Erik, you spoke about bouncing back there and the setbacks you've had this season. How impressed in terms of what you've got character-wise in the group, that games like the Brentford match, you followed it up with a win, the defeat at Anfield, you followed it up with a win. What does that say about your players, do you think?
That they are resilient, and so they are able to do it. And that's not easy, but they can do it. And now we have to make the next step to do it also in games where you get a setback, and maybe you can even have a bad setback, but then also show the character and personality that you in the game bounce back.
The question was also asked about what you say to players after you've had a defeat. But how important is it that you sometimes leave them, and that maybe the Tottenham players, it's the same this week, that they have to come together and speak about turning things around, and it's not always on a manager to try and get the best out of his squad?
No, but so I'm not in a position, I'm not the Spurs manager, I'm the Man United manager, so we are in another place, but I have to make sure that our players are ready for tomorrow and facing a good opponent. So it's a good team, good players, and we are in a certain circumstance, and I have to make sure that they are focused and have energy and are front foot to go into battle.